All right, Dr. Hines here again. Keep things consistent. I'm going to refill the burette for Dr. C. I'm going to prepare another vinegar sample for Dr. C. And after I do my part, Dr. C is going to do another titration. One thing I'm going to kind of reiterate is that we got a picture of where this stopped at from the previous titration. And now Dr. C is going to know. Dr. C is going to know that very quickly Dr. C can drain the burette all the way down to about right here and then just focus drop by drop. So that's going to make the next titration probably go a whole lot faster. But anyway, let me go ahead and refill the burette. Nothing really new about this. Just kind of make my life easier. Bring the burette down. Just need to be really careful I don't overfill the burette. You'd be surprised. Students put their little funnel up here, they pour a little bit of sodium hydroxide, and next thing you know, they overfill it, and they've got sodium hydroxide running all over the place. So I'm not gonna fill it up to the 0 mark. I've got it pretty close. And you don't have to start at 0. What is important is that you just need to know where your starting point is. So I'm gonna pull the funnel out here. I'm gonna try to get a nice, good view of where the starting point is. I don't know if a light background or dark background will help it out so that you can see the meniscus on it. And this is what you're gonna need to record. Go over to our little data set over here. So now we're about to start trial number 2. And we're going to use the initial volume of sodium hydroxide from the burette. We're just going to write it right down in that blank right there. So you can write that for yourself. And now I'm going to go ahead and prepare a second vinegar sample. And just like the first one, you do this over and over again, and you get better and better and faster, and that's just kind of the whole point of practicing things. So if you notice my pipette bulb, it's still got a lot of suction in it. So I'm just going to put the tip of my pipette in here. I'm going to squeeze the S for suction, and you can see it just sucks it right up there like a soda straw. Now, can I do this again? Can my PhD let me get this right, get the meniscus right on the mark again? I mean, if I'm not on the mark, that's all right. I can always drain some out. I can always fill it back up. And I don't know, I'm gonna go with that. I don't know, is that on the mark? Dang, man, this is what you get when you get a PhD. You can do these kind of things. Anyway, so like I was saying before, you're up to the mark. Try not to sling the pipette around any, just put it right here in the Erlenmeyer flask. Now I'm gonna squeeze the E, so E is empty, and you just squeeze it. It empties into the flask. And I'm not gonna force the liquid out of the pipette. I'm just gonna let it drain naturally. And these pipettes are designed in that fashion. We know for a fact that there's a little bit that remains in the tip, but that's okay. They've already got it accounted for in the little marking on the neck here. Now I just need to add a little bit of phenolphthalein. I think it was 3 drops. Okay, 1, 2, 3. If you add an extra one, that's fine. It's no big deal. I'm gonna give it a nice good swirl so everything's mixed up around in there. And put the burette in a position for Dr. C. I'm gonna rotate that over there. Well, I don't know, I'm gonna put it so that she can see the numbers, and I'll let her take it from there. So we are ready to go for the second titration.